had 2 teams. We're gonna have 2 more awesome teams.
Yeah.
The things you need to know about this next team, they're into physics.
Yes.
They are grown-ups.
Yep.
They like to fly close to the sun and then have misadventures because of that.
Yeah.
So let's give it up for Adult Icarus.
Adult Icarus. All right.
Thank you so much, Michelle and Susie. Thank you, folks. Awesome. We're Adult Icarus. This is Carrie.
This is Philip.
And we're Daddy's first improv. So, no, Carrie's telling. I don't know why I said that. Carrie is about to have his first vacation, and guess how long?
2 years.
2 years? More?
Ever.
Less. Between 2
There's
and
the
eternity.
scale.
6.5.
Years, I presume.
Yeah. No, days.
Way higher than that. 15 years. Isn't that crazy?
Oh.
Like, yeah, that's not like an oh, that's crazy.
well,
That's like oh, that's sad. I just found
Alone
this out.
with my wife versus never having a vacation between.
Well, how many vacations? I guess with your kids. I guess that counts.
Yeah, with my
Okay.
kids. This
But
is
still.
just alone with my wife.
Okay.
Still a very long period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carrie's gonna start the cycle again. So you better enjoy it. It's gonna be another 15 years. 15.75 years.
Guess what's gonna happen on this vacation? So I guess in the spirit of vacation, how about let's get a suggestion of an unconventional thing that you've done while on vacation.
Got 3 nails stuck in my leg.
3 nails.
3 nails
stuck in your
July
leg.
4th.
Were
Yeah.
they your own nails or like nails?
Fingernails
like,
or-
No, we were deconstructing a house, and so they were like
Oh my
they had
God.
like sheet metal, and then the
This was a vacation where you're deconstructing a house.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
We're not gonna judge what you do for fun.
No, that's great, Alex. I appreciate that. So tell us a little bit more.
So it was this past July, the 1st through the 3rd. Me, my mom, and my dad. My dad just told me to bring hiking boots. We got up there Monday. Tuesday, we helped with taking out the house. The nail situation happened. I've got the scar to prove it.
Oh my God.
But then Wednesday, I was like, it was just puncture wounds, so it wasn't that bad.
Sure.
Because they can kind of heal up quick versus like
Okay.
a big gash like is bleeding out on time. You got to go to the hospital. So we just kind of patched it up. And the next day, I was riding a dirt bike for the first time, which I flipped it. And then afterwards, we were shooting my dad's M1, our shotgun, and then a 22, like a little pistol. But
Yeah.
it was a competition gun, and so it was like I'm left-handed, so I hold it this way, but it's got this like very uncomfortable grip on it.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
a vacation.
Yeah.
And then we drugged my dog when we were doing all
Oh my
that.
God.
We gave him tranquilizers, and so he was passed out in my lap on the drive home, and he's like probably about a 70-pound dog, and it's just leg on my lap for an hour. By the time I got in the car, my leg was dead.
You live a wild life, man.
Wow.
Dude, it was a wonderful vacation.
Thank
Okay.
you. That's our show.
Yeah. Bye.
You look like someone. You look like. Oh God. You look bad. You look. Let me guess. Grizzlies. Yeah.
If only it was that.
I felt it was
If-
worse
if-
than
if only,
Grizzlies.
if only it was Grizzlies.
Bearcats. Bobcats.
It was.
Che-
It was just,
cheetahs with hyenas. Similar DNA of the recent creation of the Germans.
You got me. I went to the mutant preserve.
Oh my
okay?
God! Did I hit it? That's correct.
Yes.
It was a mutant. Was it a mutant hyena and
A hyena cheetah hybrid. Yes.
You know what they call those? Hyenas.
Hyenas.
Hyenas. You were bit by a wild hyena.
Oh.
My God! Let me dress that wound. You've come to the right doctor. Come
Okay.
on.
All right.
Let me get you one for sitting, and one for staging. All right. You can arrange the chairs too. I don't want you to do too much work.
That's okay. It just feels good getting off my feet.
Oh God.
How bad is it?
They're deep.
Oh.
You got deep cuts. Was it the fangs or was it the claws?
I think it was the fangs. I did a pretty good job of avoiding the claws.
Uh-huh.
But then, like, one of them distracted me by getting up on its hind
There
legs.
were multiple hyenas?
They acted. They were organized.
It was a pack of them.
They were an organized pack of
Yeah,
hyenas.
they get that mentality from the hyena DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're just
my
kind of up
God.
on his hind leg, just smiling. And I stopped for a minute, and then another one just bit my goddamn leg.
Wow. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I mean, I
God.
asked for it. I mean, there was a fence, but I was just too curious.
You
man.
climbed over the fence of the mutant preserve?
Yes.
Why
Yes,
would you
that
do
in
that?
and of itself should
Why
have
would
been
you do
sufficient
that?
warning. I don't. My
Why
life
would
is
you-
my life
Victor,
is boring. It's
Victor,
boring.
It's not anymore, Victor.
I know.
Why would you do
Mission
why-
accomplished.
Because my life is boring. It doesn't mean I jump in front of a train. I've never done that before.
Well, that would just be one time. I'd
Yeah,
I'd go to the preserve again and
Don't
again.
do it again, Victor.
I have to.
No, you
I
don't.
have to.
I'm not going to tend your wound if you're going to come back to me in a month with the same story.
No, it won't
I'm
be
not
the
gonna tend your
It
wound,
won't be
Victor.
the same story. I'm sure it's entirely different mutant species of
No,
animal will attack
Victor,
me.
I'm not. I've got an oath to abide by. I've got a doctor's oath that I have to abide by, and that's to take the best care of my clients that I can.
Yeah,
So right now I'm giving you the mental instead of the physical.
the mental version of do no harm.
Yes,
Okay.
Victor. Don't get into these harmful situations.
Well, look, I need an alternative, man. This is
Yeah.
all I got.
Movies.
But you're watching other people do
Okay,
things.
rock climbing. There's a whole lot of things to do other than getting mauled by an animal. I don't know how clear I can put this. That's messed up. You
think-
can like go play bridge.
Bridge.
Yes.
Like that's as exciting as breaking into a mutant animal preserve.
I don't what.
I
Probably
mean,
not.
what are the high stakes of bridge?
So it has to be something risky.
Is it like Russian roulette with cards or something?
No, it's not like Russian roulette with cards. It's like playing a game with a bunch of grandmas that are all your best friends. Okay? That's enough to satisfy me, Victor. It doesn't have to be enough for you, but Victor,
No,
does it have to...
it's very appealing on a calm emotional level, but
Right.
all my life has been a calm emotional level. I need
All right,
to live,
I
man.
get it, Victor. I get it. I want to help
Just
you out.
patch me up
Right,
so
I'm
I
gonna
can break into the
patch you up.
preserve
I'm gonna-
again.
I don't want to let you break into the preserve. No. I'm not to help you if you said those words.
Okay. How about I don't say the words?
No, I know what your intention is, Victor. Well, that's
Not
the same
anymore
thing.
because I'm not saying it.
Victor, if I don't
I'm
really...
not,
Victor,
I'm not going to do the thing you think I'm going to do. How's that?
Victor, I know you're going to do the thing that I think you're going to do.
You think you know the thing I'm going
I
to do?
know you very well.
I don't
Victor.
think you know what I'm going to do.
You're going to go into the mutant preserve and do something else.
Oh, you
after
said
that.
it. You said it. Now
You've
I'm not
already
going to.
said it.
Now I'm not going to treat you medically. How does it feel?
I'm a doctor. I'm also, my biggest risk is playing bridge, and I'm like, I could get a disease over some time with. Why? Well, I don't need your help.
Well, maybe you need some time in the mutant animal preserve.
I don't.
Are you sure?
I'm not psychotic.
Maybe I'm not psychotic. Maybe I'm just trying to live for the
No,
very
you
first
are.
time.
You are psychotic.
That is very subjective.
Oh, whatever.
Look, you have your bridge with grandmas. I
Yes.
have the mutant animal preserve.
How
What makes
long
your
have you been-
thing
Victor,
better
has
than
this
my
been-
thing?
Has this been going on for a
I
long
don't
time?
judge you for playing with grandmas.
There's no judgment. Go for it. Judge me all you want. I don't hurt myself.
I'm not judging you. I just said that. You seem a little defensive.
Why don't you?
Is the only thing you're doing playing bridge with the grandmas?
What? What? Do you,
I don't know. You
What
seem
are you
you seem pretty
implying?
defensive. I mean, on the surface, playing bridge with grandmas seems like a very nice thing to do.
Agreed, I
and you're
agree.
being very defensive about it.
I'm reacting to the fact that you went into a mutant preserve.
Yes.
A thing that we can agree is despicable but exists.
Well, first of all, I had no intention of hunting the animals in the preserve.
You can't hunt the animals. They're genetically engineered to break you apart. There's no hunting. They hunt you. You don't hunt them. Okay?
Exactly. So I have no ill intention towards the animals in the preserve. I do not want to harm them in any way.
You just want to be friends with them. You want to jump over the fence and say hello.
Maybe I can start
To
some
a-
sort of a dialogue.
They don't speak English, Victor.
Well, maybe they're
would
mutants. Perhaps their brains have the capacity to learn language. You don't know because you don't want to go over the fence. You don't want to explore. You just want to do weird things with grandmas.
What? There's so much to. There's so much. As my history teacher would often say, there's so much to unpack in that statement, Victor.
Yes. Well, that's something you should probably look at
The
while
weird
you're fixing
thing-
my leg so I
the-
can go back to where you
I'm
don't
not
want me to go.
fixing your leg.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
I don't care. I'm not.
Woohoo.
Look, Victor, consider
no
that.
harm.
You see, okay, there are two possibilities. If I treat your wound right now,
Yes.
which I can do, right,
I would appreciate that.
then
yes.
you would maybe heal up in how long?
Probably, depending if it's a puncture wound, pretty quickly.
Probably a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of days.
Maybe a couple days, weeks.
Maybe a couple of days, right? You go back out there, you get into another mutant preserve, and then we're back here again. We have
There's
the same-
another mutant preserve?
Yes, there's one in Chicago.
Oh! I can...
Do you go to the Chicago one, or did you?
No, I did
you
not
go
know.
The one in De Pere. It's
Oh,
a much smaller one.
De Pere?
Which one did you go to?
I went to the one here.
The one
The
in
one-
Iowa City?
Yes!
Oh.
The Iowa Mutant Animal Preserve.
Oh.
I
I didn't
should've-
even know there was one here.
Yes!
Where is it?
Do you think I limped here from Chicago?
No, we both live in Iowa City.
I
Tell
know.
me where it is. I'm surprised I don't know this fact. Where
Well,
is it? Is it like
I
a
would
co-
say that I got this from the Mutant Animal Preserve. I thought you would consider that local.
I just didn't know there was a local one.
There is a local
Is
one.
it like where is it? Like is it in the downtown area? Is it kind of the new bougie neighborhood?
It's in the gentrified area.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, you know they get all kinds of things that are trying to draw people in.
So they're drawing people in with this.
Yeah, it's like a park that nobody can go into.
Yeah, I never go there because I just
Yeah.
don't. It's not
See?
my vibe.
Because somebody
We've lived
doesn't
here
want to
for so
take
long.
chances.
No, I take chances.
Oh,
I
really?
just-
What kind of chances do you take, Grandma Player?
When did this? Am I a grand? What does that mean? That I'm a grandma player?
You are a Grandma Player of
I,
cards.
yes, I by that definition I am.
See, the fact that you were taken aback by that statement makes me
Because
think again.
player
You're doing
is a-
more than playing bridge.
Player is a double entendre. Victor.
Oh,
You know,
really?
because player can be a player of a game, and it can also be a game of sensuality.
Tell me
you
more.
know, you know how it works, Victor.
Yeah.
You speak English.
It starts with bridge and then goes into
No,
more
that's not-
weird stuff.
That's not how it goes.
Are you sure?
I just enjoy the company of these women. It's
In
a
what
good time.
way? I mean, there are
Men
a lot.
can show up too.
Old
It's
women can be sexual
plenty-
too, you
plenty of
know.
men-
Are you saying that old women are not having sex ever?
What is wrong with do you understand basic logic?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I think you're being a
What
little
if I
defensive.
how have I
I
applied
am not
that?
going to judge you for loving grandmothers too much.
I'm not having sex with any of them.
Are you sure?
I'm having
Are you having sex with all of them?
No.
Are you sure?
I,
You paused. You paused.
I can't
You're doing something.
I can't believe we're having this conversation right now, Victor. I can't get
Well, if you had treated my legs, things wouldn't have gotten this
I'm
uncomfortable.
not going to treat you like because we've been over. You're going to come back in here with another gruesome injury. Apparently, you only need to go like 15 minutes away.
Yeah, it's actually straight down 40.
Oh, it's right down 40.
Yeah, just right down. Like,
Right?
Yeah, like 15-minute
But
drive.
presumably not the interstate 40 with most people would be familiar with because I don't think that cuts through Iowa City.
Okay, fine.
A
It's,
local 40, street 40.
yes, State Road 40.
I'm sorry, I'm being kind of a play. I'm so mad about that gentrified neighborhood.
Maybe you're thinking about the grandmas is distracting you.
I don't.
Maybe you think about maps while you're with the grandma so you'll last longer.
I have a perfectly fine, sexually
need to-
satisfying relationship
people-
with my
yes.
with my wife.
Really?
I don't need a grandma. She comes to play bridge too. Like she's there too. We're just there
Ooh.
together. I'm just saying it tends to be an older set of people who play
So-
bridge.
so you
There's a
and your
normal
wife
thing.
play-
Stop,
so-
let me finish.
okay.
Most people who play bridge are like 60 or above.
Yeah.
I'm 54. I'm on the youngest side, so I jokingly use the phrase grandmas.
Okay.
Right?
So they're closer
That's
to your own
the-
age, which makes it okay.
It would. I guess it would be okay if it
So
was.
you and your wife go play with the grandmas.
I guess it would. Yeah, sure.
That's great.
Okay.
As long as you admit it, I'm fine.
But
I don't
admit
think you
what?
should. You shouldn't be ashamed.
There's nothing I need to admit about. I'm just playing a card game.
Sure.
That's it. End of story.
I believe you.
But even if it wasn't it, even if there was more to it, then it would be fine.
Oh, yeah,
As long
that
as it
is
was
exactly
mutual.
what I
As
said.
long as it was mutual. If it isn't mutual, that's not
Absolutely.
right.
No,
Yeah.
consent is very
Consent
important.
is very important.
It's
Okay,
very important.
good.
As long as everybody agrees before anything starts, before the bridge starts, it's totally
Don't
fine.
use quotes with bridge. We don't say bridge. It's just bridge.
No, I know you say. I know when you're talking to each other, it's bridge, but to me, it's bridge.
Why do you do the quote? Why?
Because
Plus, you
it's
didn't
not
finish the quote. Well, did you? No, you just the quote you finished was a very long quote because you first did the thing after bridge, then you said a couple other lines and ended it. Like that whole thing was an entendre.
Well, actually, no, because I used two
That
quotes.
doesn't count. It doesn't
Beginning
count.
and end
But
quotes.
but they have to.
So I'm quoting a word. If I did
Where
this,
it's the word contained here, right? It's a spatial container.
look.
Normally,
Yes, I know there can. Yes, I know there could be an infinite amount of space between 2 points. I get it. But in this case, I was denoting a word between the quotes.
You just said it before you said the word. You like I'm supposed to know that envelops just the word. That's just.
Okay. Well, I just told you.
You just saw the hyenas. Right now, it's ambiguous where the end of my quote is.
Well, then you should have just done that,
What is that?
because that's a single quote.
That's just doing like
You start a sentence.
a single
You
quote.
go through the sentence. You end the sentence.
That's not how. No, I'm not accepting any of this. I was thinking about for a second. I was thinking right after you were nice to me about the bridge thing. I
Yes.
was thinking about tending your wounds, and now I'm right back to square. No.
Okay, I apologize about the quotes. It did get our conversation a little off track.
Yeah, it did.
I do apologize.
I feel like we.
Tell me
attended-
more about the freaky things you do with the grandma.
Okay, I'm not helping you out. I'm not helping you
Okay,
out.
fine. I got
I'm
it.
not helping you
I
out.
got it. Can I help myself?
No,
Can I
God
help?
no, God no. You would make it worse.
How would I make? I've got to get gauze and wrap my leg in it. How is that going to make it worse?
Okay, let's see. Okay,
So I'm
try
gonna
for
do
it.
that. Look, I'm
Okay,
gonna do
great. I'm gonna have a seat myself.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
All right. He's gonna.
I'm just
All right.
going to wrap it up.
Gonna put any adhesives on there? I guess you're getting to it. Let me not tell you what to do with it. Bite it, that's sanitary. Gonna tie a knot with the gauze?
Yep, good as new.
You just put gauze on your. Okay.
Look at that. It can hold my weight and everything.
You could do that before you walked in on your own volition.
Yes, I did. But now it's easier.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Because my wound is now
I feel like that's
impacted.
kind-
It is surrounded by gauze.
Your wound is
Just like you surround
Your-
yourself with grandmas.
just like you surround your words with quotes.
Surround my words with quotes?
Yes.
Are all words surrounded by quotes?
No.
Aren't spoken words surrounded by quotes?
But not like manifestly so. They're just awe.
They're
Words
just are. They're just are.
You just let your words be.
Okay. Good. Yeah, just like I can be in a mutant animal preserve. And just like you can be playing bridge with grandmas.
Stop doing that. Stop. It bothers me now more the single quote than the thought of what I do with the grandmas.
Really?
Most of which,
Really?
some of which
This
aren't
bothers
even-
you more than doing weird stuff with grandmas?
No, because I know I don't do weird stuff unless you consider like
Oh,
betting high on bridge weird. Like unless that's the weird thing.
Getting
Like, no,
high, getting high on bridge?
do you have any understanding of the English language?
I do.
How old are you, Victor? Are you like 14?
No, I'm 47.
You're young. You're young and spry. You look good for your age.
Thank you very much. I
That's
run.
right.
I
Yeah.
run. It's good for you.
That's good. That's a good. Do that. Do more of that.
I tried to do that in the mutant animal
Oh,
preserve,
that's
but-
a bad place to do
But those
it.
hyenas are fast.
Yeah, no doubt. They've been genetically engineered with the freaking
I
cheetah.
know, because the
They're
hyenas
called
usually have the short rear
hyenas.
legs and it's the big cheetah legs.
The
Those
cheetah have
things,
the powerful
those
cat
things
legs.
book.
They have the pack mentality of the hyena. They've got kind of the fangs. Well, both the fangs together. Yeah, take it either
Yeah.
one. And then they've got the agility of a cat.
Oh, yes. You sound pretty in awe of the hyenas.
They're impressive animals. They just
Yeah.
wouldn't want to climb over the fence. That's the.
Maybe you want to invite them to your bridge game.
I don't. Okay, sure. Yes. I'm going to take you literally now from now
Okay,
on.
fine.
I want to invite them to bring.